Well, we're looking here at the EXP-T800, which is the T801, the dash and the wiring. Now some of this is upright, some of this is upside down. Let's go through this methodically and look at how all this is wired. So when we go to the breakout board, you're going to see the speed. And the speed is a wire going all the way to the handrail, and that's going to be speed up or speed down. So that wire is going to be there. Now there's a connection inside here, but that's only when you can take this in and out to replace these, and the connection's in here. Then it pulls all the way through. The same is with, so I'm going to disconnect this just to get it out of the way. And then we can go over to the incline, or the elevation, if you will. And if you see, that comes over here to the side rail, which is going to be your elevate up, elevate down. Now this is upside down, so usually the elevation is going to be on your left-hand side. Alright, and the same is it has a connection in the middle here, which is only done when you're replacing this. So let's disconnect that. Now we come over here to the next wire, which is going to be for this board here. And that board there is going to be your start and stop. So on the other side, it's your start and stop right here board. So let's disconnect that and just get that out of the way. Alright. Then let's just kind of go over here, the next one up. Now this one goes to the heart rate board. And the heart rate board goes to the heart rate board on the breakout board. That's going to go to another heart rate board, and the wire's going to come along here, and they're going to go to the contact, the left and the right on the handlebar. So those go in the handlebar. They're coming to this board here, which can be unplugged. So let's pull that out of the way. And that board's going to come over here to the heart rate board, which also has a grounding which goes to the frame. And that heart rate board then comes over here to the main part of the breakout board. So let's pull that out of the way. Now let's get to some easy ones here. So when you get to this wire here, it loops, and a lot of goop, a lot of hot glue. And it comes to this over here, and this is your wireless heart rate. So we'll pick up your wireless heart rate, which will be on your chest. So let's disconnect that and get that out of the way. The next is going to be for your display, your console. So you're going to have your main wire, and then you're going to have the secondary wire, the second wire, which is going to be for your 10-inch and 16-inch touch. So that's going to be two. And if you notice, these are hot glued in. So it's going to go where that little blue and the white. So that's going to your console. So let's pull that out. Then let's go to your other console, which is for your 10-inch and your 16-inch for your touch. So let's pull that one out. There you go. Now this is your main communication wire, which is going all the way down to your motor compartment. So that's going to be going on the side of the frame all the way through the tube to your motor compartment. Now it's going to be one connector. And that thing is in there really good, so I'm going to have to cut some of the hot glue off and then press that, and that can come out. So we'll just leave that there. The next wire up is going to be this white and black wires, this little connector, and that comes down here for the emergency stop. So there's for your emergency stop, and it's we have sliding through it, and so we have two items going on one emergency stop. So when you pull it, it's definitely going to be working well. So let's disconnect that. And if you look, the only thing left we have is for this board going to the center. And this board is where you're going to have on your keypad on the top of the dash your speed and incline. And that seems to be hot glued in there pretty good. So if you ever need to replace these, you have 4 little screws. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be set up with a, oh, pulled the wrong one, sorry about that. That's going to be set up with a number 1 Phillips, which is going to be a very small Phillips. And then once you take those 4 out, the board will lift. There you go.